late start. Work went later than I thought. I'm going to. It's gonna be a short stream, maybe an hour or two. Usually it's 2 hours, but I'm gonna try to get out to the next dungeon, do the dungeon, and I'm gonna stop or try to find a good stopping point and stop. Here we go. Following Alice. It's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even stuff together. Yet, this is our way inside. We need to find my brother right now. Everyone? Damn it! I don't see them. My brother or Elise. Maybe the general knows something. It shall be done.
I'm glad you are here, Gudrak. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us on Speculum Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them to kill their own men, just to kill us. Gods damn them all.
Where's my brother? Tell me, where is he? I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was struck, but that needs not mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating and many remain unaccounted for.
Alice, listen. There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families, just like me and you. You and me. They need our help. Do you understand?
He's right. I'll take the north, you take the east. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do... Okay, what's the gear set for Scythe? For Monk. Yeah, that's the gear set for Monk. I should get better fist weapon. I should get better weapons. I think... Oh no, I can't make myself Shiza. You know what? You know what? I'm probably gonna try doing monk things tomorrow and do this as a white man. I didn't read that.
Thank you. I think I can manage on my own.
Just give me a moment to... Just give me a moment to let the world stop spinning, would you? There's Alagiri not far. I'll make it. Doesn't really matter. Back to the samurai.
Samurai. For a moment there I thought I was bound for Thol's great hall. Ye gods, what were the Imperials thinking?
Yeah, look, a cloud. Heh. Oh no, he has the other thing here, my Bob. Oh my man. Hurts everywhere. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Gudrak. Gudrak Tia, ward of House Forton. We fought together on the steps of fate. You saved my life back then, and now I can walk. Thank you 1,000 times. Thank you. Conrad, can you hear me? Nago, put him down over there. Oh, is this Conrad's death scene? Oh, yeah. Oh, mighty Ralga, oh noble Azama, I beg of you, do not take him from us. Gudrak, thank glad am I to see you. Wait, where's my sister? Yeah, I'm gonna do this as white mage.
Conrad, speak to me.
Let's adjust something real quickly. I could adjust this while this is going on, so. Oh crap, that was close.
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to to freedom.
For Alamigo.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Meanwhile, among the chaos of Castrum Albania. Albania? Albion?
Next round, double the charge.
Oh, there it is. There's Batman.
He is the night.
Come,
He is vengeance.
Hulk.
He is a Sinian! Stardiver.
That's the cerulean pipeline!
Impossible! How can one man... Shoot the bastard! Shoot him!
My lance has slain far greater beasts. You're welcome, boy.
Boy.
Why can't I do that as
Unify
my
all
Dragoon?
units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon! The savages are coming!
No, no, you can't. Not now. I promise. Well, no healing me. We could have killed them. We could have walked away. But instead we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. Tried to seek a peaceful resolution. We showed them mercy and this was their response. Blood and fire and blood. No, they're not Targaryens, Alpha now. This was their answer. Such crimes cannot be unpunished. They must not. Gods as my witness, there will be a reckoning. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. As long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will see to Commander Kemp's body, find my sister and return to Alagir. First, let's see if there is a way for me to get more. There. That should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me, Tell me you found Alphano. Tell me he is alright. Oh, thank the 12. I didn't know what I would have done, though. Saying that, what will the resistance do without Commander Kemp? Oh, thank the... Oh. Sorry. Not here. Not now. We will return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help. On the way. How many currents do I need for this place? I need 2 more currents and 4 more quests. Get on that motorcycle for Mortal Kombat. What should we do? We've got plenty of our own wounded to deal with. Say the word and I'll finish him quickly. That's a war crime. We help people.
It wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I'm half expecting you were about to slit my throat. To hell's with this, I shall go. I should be back home in Ilsabad instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. Comrades. It is very interesting that you call them comrades. I would not. I would call them backstabbing bastards who try to kill you all.
Yeah, go at the speed of sound. Thanks, friend.
Thanks, friend. Bloody
Coronel came loose and I was having trouble getting it back on.
I should be fine the rest of the way.
This is why I use this bike.
Oh, bless you, kind. Wait, is that you, Drac? I don't recognize you at first. Feeling a bit dizzy. Must have lost a lot of blood. I can keep going. I can keep going.
Far. How far? Pretty far. Behold.
Soil is my power. The soil. That triad has been decided upon your execution.
We go over here. Here. Alpha no Alice and Alabi. Oh. I knew we'd lose people doing this, but him? I was sure the old bear would outlast us all. I did what I could for those I found along the way, but some were beyond help. It's up to all of us to carry on in his stead. It's up to me. Udrak, we have given over Commander Kemp's remains for safety. Later, I have no idea when rites will need to be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. All alliance and resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Puritoris. This time we spoke with General Aldin.
I can go in there cool like with my bike.
Acha. Ribbon? We lost a lot of men inside the tower. Casualties are still mounting among those who survived.
Mark my words. When this is over, I will take the heads of every officer in Castrum and I'll swing the bloody axe myself if I had to.
Grim though as it is, the conjurers have had no choice but to impose a rigid triage system which treats single wound. Under the conditions, we have to be realistic. Time people first.
These deaths weigh heavy on my soul. Commander of Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader, he was a patriot. But above all else, he was a good man. He who would be sore lost, one of many lost this day. I ask for a moment of silence and pray for the soul of the departed. We have suffered a grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield, and next to you face the enemy.
It will carry us far, General. For that I have no doubt. Ere we take another step forward, towards Alamigo, however, we must first address the question of how to deal with the Castrum Albana's cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon upon, but without thought of their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. The frontal assault is out of the question. We'll lose countless men before we ever reach the walls even. Will we recall the Imperials could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing but neglected to do so. They have no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they? You suspect they were unable to fire the cannon again, mayhap due to a malfunction? Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage, or a heretofore unknown resistance faction chose that moment to disable it. There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped when logic dictated they continue. Then I'll just have to go and see for myself if the cannon is still operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know, but how you feel, Nago? I do, but I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalymo and I arrived at Raugar's Reach that Conrad first asked me to join the resistance, and then he kept on asking. Every time I said no. I told myself it was because of the science, but even then, I knew deep down that it was an excuse. I was still afraid of following my heart, as I couldn't be sure if it was for me or for you. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who had struggled with the same worries, and as we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow, become the leader his people needed him to be. And now it is my turn to do the same. There is not a lot of us left, and for the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we've got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. But don't worry, Nago. I'll come back, I promise.
While I acknowledge Commander Hex is right to carry out this mission, I see no reason why she should do it alone. Gudrak, would you go with her?
I suppose someone's got to keep her out of harm's way.
Then it is settled. We will await your return.
They're probably all gonna say the same thing. Huh? Oh no.
One but wonders how the ranks and file of the 12th Legion will view their leadership upon hearing that the fate of Speculus Imperatoris. More than a keeper, she needs a friend now. Stay close to her.
When did Lys become leader of the resistance? That is, I suppose we have Kian to thank for this too. I understand Menago's concern. If they were to lose another leader so soon after losing Conrad, the resistance could never recover. Conrad confided in me that he was considering naming her as his successor. So Conrad confided in me that he was considering naming her as his successor. So it didn't come as a complete shock. I mean, I was still surprised, but I've never once doubted his judgment. None of us have. If he thought Lys was the best choice, then she is. Sorry to drag you into this, Gudrak. I may not be the decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never would be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now all I can do is be myself.
Let's get the gunplay.
Changes. Oh dear, this is gonna be a actual hard choice. Oh dear. Try on. Oh, I'm still wearing the... Oh, that's... Most likely just gonna get the book. Actually, compare the books. Well, I do have the right hello, so no. This is killing me. I'll decide when I get to it. If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try and talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking Castrum. The Castrum. You kill Pith's Hope, the ship stranded on the rock to the east of here. If it shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it, or that might just be an old white sail. Either way, it's worth the risk. Commander, please, Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. To reach the ship, we'll have to scale the cliff face. I'll get some climbing gear and meet you there. Alright? Oh, Guardian Beast. How droll. Oh, gotta bring this out. Cutting eggs. Make another egg. Battle Squadron Manual. Put that away. Ahahaha. Sorry to keep you waiting. I see you've met the golem. Looks like the old stories were true. Eh? In a way, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. That took a bit more out of me than I expected. And there she is, Yokarif's Hope. The ark that one man made to save countless others from the flood during the 6th Umbral era. It's comforting to think that there has always been people who cared this much about their fellow man, who accomplished such great feats that people couldn't help thinking they might be made up. But the proof's right here, isn't it? I don't just mean the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. You didn't think of people. You things for people when you didn't have to. Sometimes even when they didn't want you to. It can't have been easy, staying true to yourself, but you're all better for it, me included. I'd never be a leader like Conrad or Ian, or my father. But I can be a friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I can be me, and that's just how... That'll just have to be enough, eh? Strange to think back on it. If we'd been standing in different places, or if the shell had struck the tower differently, it wouldn't have been me instead of it would have been me instead of Conrad, or maybe both of us. What kind of monster murders their own? Is that smoke from Castrum Albana? Wait. It's coming from the cannon. I can't tell what happened from here, but I can tell that it won't be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. This is your chance, Gudrak, to avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower, friend and foe. To take Castrum Albana and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire her to justice. It won't be easy for the losses we took, but I think everyone's champing at the bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do. We have to tell the others. Come on. Alrighty. Easy. Easier down than up, eh? Though not necessarily safer. Anyways, no time to rest. We need to convince the others to strike now before the Imperials have time to fix their cannon. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna do this last one just to get the stuff. Now this is easy because I'm just gonna get the axe. Although I want to see what this looks like. Actually, pretty cool. Red edge. Awesome. Awesome possum. There's no time to lose, Gudrak. General Alden needs to know what we saw. Woohoo! Wahoo! Scheiße. I'm gonna have to start collecting materials and building things again to turn into the company, free company, a grand company seal, mabop, thingamabop, thingamabop. and I will always be afraid of you. I am relieved the two of you made it back in one piece. I mean, I always am, but it's a little different now, isn't it? Alphanim? Well, did you learn anything of value? Yeah, the canyon is down. You look like you've got something important to say.
We will have our retribution. It is but a matter of time.
So long as the Imperials hold Castrum Albana, we will not be able to march on Alamigo. We have lost so many men already. If we suffer another defeat like that, this campaign is over.
You are returned. I only hope you bring good news.
We scaled the cliffs of Mulcarif's Hope and spied smoke rising from Castrum Albana's main cannon. I think Marshal Turpin's right. They didn't fire again because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have been disabled somehow. And then we must attack Castrum Albana at once.
It could still be a trick. But if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity.
Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, then it is utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could simply have kept firing. Be that as it may, we need not risk everything to seize it. I say we dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate the castrum and secure control of the weapon. If the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take them unawares. If, on the other hand, it is indeed a trick, our token force will prove a elusive target, and we will at least know the cannon is operational. Either way, it seems well worth the risk, but how are we to infiltrate the castrum? In preparation for days such as this, men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate a network of informants throughout Gir Abania. Gir Abania? Abania? Oh, so it's Castrum Abania. Gir Abania. Oh my god. I knew how to say it and I don't... Oh my god. Including Radiata. Radiata is the home of many who hold menial positions at Castrum Albania, and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, I believe we can secure a route into the fortress. The resistance will handle this. You may have recruited these informants, but they'll be just as happy working for fellow Alamanians. And at the end of the day, it is our land, our responsibility. Let us do right by Conrad. I should be glad to accompany her, General, and with Alice and Gudrak, I am sure.
Well then, if you are all in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. We will make ready to march on Castrum Albania. Go and meet Ralgar, our watch over. Go and may Ralgar watch over and keep you.
I knew the Alliance had spies in Garabania, but in Radinata, Radaita. Impressive. Thanks for standing by me, Gudrak. Together we'll make Conrad proud. I suspect they hadn't picked contingent of the Alamegan Brigade's finest would have been equally, if not more qualified, but what do I know?
It will have our retribution. It is but a matter of time.
Prepare. Perhaps you recall the night we first met outside the Sylvan ruins under such unfortunate circumstances. I had just returned from a meeting with my Alamegan agents. As I said before, we have been preparing for this day. You've lost many men.
Had Alphano not volunteered you, I would have asked if anyone can see the mission through. It's you. Had Alphano not volunteered you, I would have asked.
Okay. Cadence is wrong. I mixed up sentences. My apologies for speaking on your behalf. It would seem my sister's forthright manner is rubbing off on me. I confess my decision to volunteer was not wholly motivated by concern for Lise nor less Alameda. Castrum Abania is the largest imperial facility in the peaks. You see, and yes, and so the likelihood that Cryo is being held captive there is quite high. Dealing with the canyon remains our main objective, of course, but if there is even a chance that Cryo might be rescued in the process, I'll never forgive myself if I did not take it.
The axe. You have my axe.
Oh shit, I had the other axe. Shiza. I'm kicking myself now. Never redo. I want to redo. Why did I do that? I told myself I wouldn't do that. Oh. Ooh, this one's also equally hard to pick. Not really, I'll just get the red mage. Red mage! So, to review, we are to travel to Radaita where we will meet with the contact recruited by Marshal Terrapin's agents. I took the liberty of reviewing intelligence reports while Gudrak and Lise were away, as the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. The Vice Marshal indicated the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor in either Specula Puritoris or Castrum Abania. Perhaps as a result of this, the resistance have long struggled to make inroads there. Aye, you have the right of it. They got a better deal than most Alamegans, feeding off what scrap the Imperials gave him. Damned if I know how Marshal Terrapin's agent got one of them to turn his coat. I understand your disdain, I do, but I also understand their desire to look after their families by any means necessary. Our contact is a Rogadan woman. She will ask us a question. After we answer with courage, she will know us as friends. Courage, right? But put together a squadron. Nago? We'll need them soon. with me, my friends, and be ready for anything. But we're gonna have to take a short break from the MSQ to do a different quest. Yo, dude, what you want? Ooh.
Hey, you're the adventurer? Yeah, the adventurer that... You're the adventurer everyone's been talking about, aren't you? Just the man I wanted to see. You've a bit of time to spare, I hope. It seems a bloody miracle we gathered. We managed to take Alagiri without spilling a drop of blood. But it was all thanks to one man, a man the Alliance would very much like to speak with. Getting him to come in for questioning, however, has proven more trouble than we thought. It's not my place to be dealing with this, but to be honest with you, but I think it'd be best to resolve the matter quietly if possible. Things could get messy around here if the Alliance or the Resistance start kicking up a fuss. I'd like to draw attention if I leave my post. I'd like to draw attention if I leave my post. But you adventurers are free to move about as you please. So, what do you say? Can you give me a hand? You adventurers are good folk. Now, I really shouldn't say much more out here in the open. You best go and speak with him yourself. Oaths? Lost? His name? He can tell you the rest.
Oh, it's the sound of him cleaning that thing, I guess. What the? This is weird. Even a woman in my profession has standards, you know? The Imperials are nothing but brutes and pigs. You and the good men and women of the Resistance, on the other hand, are more than welcome to partake of my services. Dear Lord. The adventurers slew Lord Valbalsa, so they've sent you to claim my head then. Blazon Brook sent you to help? Oh, thank heavens. You see, I'm actually a centurion of the Garlean forces. But before you do anything rash, let me explain. When I learned of the Allied forces approach, I knew we had no way of repelling them, so I ordered all of my men to retreat from Alagiri. I then planned to turn myself in, but I ran into a certain complication. I can see you're unconvinced. Tell you what, why not ask the villagers about me? When you hear that they have to say, I think you'd come to understand why I couldn't turn myself in.
What did you say? Boat? Bot? He's not in trouble, is he? We already told the Alliance scum they can't have him.
Where did you hear that name? I wouldn't have anyone speak ill of him unless you're looking to pick a fight. You'd keep your mouth shut. that one of the ladies of the night? Over there. Human activity have strange names. Oh? This place wouldn't be the same without him, and we certainly have no intention of sending him to be butchered by the Alliance. Well, this is an interesting story that I would like to continue, but right now I am not going to. I have other things I must do. Well, there you are. Now do you see the cause of my hesitation? In light of their reaction to my being arrested, the Alliance has allowed me to remain here for the time being, but for all intents and purposes I am a war prisoner. The villagers initially meant to keep me hidden, but harboring one's enemy is a serious crime, no matter whose side you're on. And I'm here. I've heard what the Alliance do to those who help the Guardians. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. My execution is assured the moment they take me into custody, but if the villagers should take arms in protest, they don't deserve such a bloody fate. President Brooke has made a valiant effort to assuage the people's anger, but there's only so much a man in his position can do. I know how strange this may seem, but I want you to convince the people of Alagiri to allow for my surrender. Well, maybe next time. You're pretty. This is still weird to me. I never noticed this. Onward and upward. 3 more, which is 1 mainline quest and 2 other short quests, which will be over there, and 2 of the currents will be over there. I know you're out there. I know you're out there. Keep your eyes out, would you? Something doesn't feel right. If there was a Magitek armor nearby, surely we would have heard them by now. I don't know. Correct? Oh, we look in the 4 cardinal directions. See? What did I tell you? Let us continue on to Specula Imperatoris.
Behold the power I wield with this blade. A blade of light.
Hey there, guard, dude. Do you wish to... Oh, I don't... How am I reading this? Nothing at all, nothing to it. I would have been an unceremonious end to our tale. Of course, there were still soldiers lurking about. Fortunately, they were no match for Lys. Come, Radatai is not much further. Of course, in light of our recent encounter, it would be prudent to proceed with caution and remain vigilant for Imperial forces.
Oh, fighting for me.
EX drone. Hex the drone. Behold, my sword. Wait, is there a place like... Alright, I know. Goodbye, Griffin. I thought they said that was. I thought they said this was a village. It looks more like a work camp. There is soldier inside. Maybe they were recalled to Castrum, Albania. Looks like it's safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see smoke. I don't see smoke above Castrum, Albania anymore. Do you think they fixed the canyon already? Whoa! 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 I really do like this Griffin shield, but I also want to get these. Cause oh god, this is all so hard. You know, I just want it for the look, so I can just buy it or make it myself later. Get punching. Evelyn said we were looking for a Rogadan woman, right? And that we shouldn't answer her that we should answer her question with courage. I suppose we'll just have to strike up a conversation with every one of them until we find our contact. Let us know if you find her, and I'll do the same. Don't worry, I'll probably find her faster than you, Lys. Oh god! Oh god! Oh, there's only one person.
Hi.
Either you're around before. I ain't seen you around before. Takes a certain kind of man to walk into a place like this uninvited. One with courage, I suppose. Courage, you say? Well, that's in short supply these days. Better to keep your head down and look around to survive. call me a coward too if you like, cause I'll not speak on it more. At least not here. Outside Radata, behind these barricades, over yonder on the other hand. Over yonder on the other hand. I'm a southern belle, but I live in the desert. Hey, was that who I think it was? Oh, I'm getting close to the dungeon. Dungeon time! Well, that's a relief. Or a trap. Either way, I'll find Alphino and Alice and we'll meet you there. No. Not followed, were you? Good. That's all of you, is it? Let's get to it, then. Name yourselves. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, friends of Marshal Terrapin. Named Starkward. Starkward. The rest you know, or we wouldn't be here. This is about Specula Imperatorus and the canyon, isn't it? Just so. Can you tell us what happened? I overheard soldiers talking while working in the mess. The cerulean pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent, they say. A man single-handedly disabled the cannon. That beggars belief. Nevertheless, that's what they said. It took a while, but they've finally put the fire out, and the engineers have been working day and night to repair it. Wish I could tell you more, but the incident has everyone jumping at shadows and afraid to say any more. To make matters worse, the Alamegan help has been sent home indefinitely. So the canyon could already be fully operational? We need to sneak into Castrum Abania to ensure the canyon is no longer a threat to our people. Can you help us? Aye. That much can do. I've pieced together a map of the interior over the years, and I know for a fact that there's multiple points of entry. Impressive. If we split into several groups, that may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be few in number, but I have faith that we can see this through. Getting my punching gloves. So tomorrow, if I do stream, I'm probably gonna stream not MSQ. I'm gonna do job quests. At least try doing job quests. I tell you, some of these resistance folk can't see the forest for the trees, ambushing the occasional Imperial patrol without changing a damn thing, infiltrating their castrum and learning the secrets on the other hand. It's thanks to brave men and women like her that we still have a chance to win this war. It's got to see that even this deep within occupied territory, there's still those who would defy their oppressors. Pants. I'm gonna get myself some good pants. We have what We have that of which we came. All that remains is making our preparations. Gudrak, you and your ever dependable allies will enter the cash room with my sister and I by way of the ventilation duct leading to the hangars. From this, you will proceed with it into the weapon research and unleash the bloody mayhem. At the same time, Alice and I will... Wait, let me reread that. You and your ever-dependable allies will enter the cash room with my sister. Oh. At the same time, Alice and I will create a diversion elsewhere when in ensuing confusion, police center unit will attempt to reach the fire control center undetected. If all goes to plan, our three parties will subsequently converge at this location, and together we will secure the canyon before finally notifying the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough. I'll go and brief Nago on the details. The rest of you come with me. You'll need to deal with the Magitech Patrol before you can infiltrate the cash room. Oh.
You're none from about here. You're not from about around here, are you? We'd never seen an Alamegan strike up a conversation with a Radite resident. But seeing as we're about talking, I have a job that just right for an outsider, like you. Talk with a girl behind the building over there and she'll give you all the details. She's a bit testy, mind you.
About bloody time. Here, take this supply crate and trade it with the merchant in Alabgiri for food. He's usually lurking in an alley somewhere. Shifty bastard. You'll know him when you see him. Do not tell him a Radite native sent you. There'll be no grub for us if you do. Greater teleportation!
You want a trade? You'll show me the goods first, then maybe we'll deal. Good. Guards, these are Imperial grade. Military grade Mark 13 sedatives. High quality stuff. No, they're not. Military grade is the lowest of the lowest quality stuff. That's why it's military grade. Cause militaries, usual militaries subcontract up to the lowest bidder. So it's the actually lowest quality yet.
That's a small rat.
Someone snatched batch a while ago, but you wouldn't believe how quickly Imperial medicine sells. Folks are always on the edge around here, you see, never knowing when the Imperials might decide to launch an assault. Some get so worked up they can scarce sleep without a little alchemical encouragement. How much do you want for them? I'm a bit curious how you came by this stash, but I'll take it off your hand if you will. Food, that's it? Just food? Alright. Well, here's a stack of assorted edibles. Nice doing business with you.
Oh shit. Yeah, nobody watches. Goodness. Did you get the food? Tell me you got the food. Ah, praise the heavens. And praise you too, stranger. That'll be the first proper meal we've had in days. Go back and speak with my large friend if you would. I'd wager he'd like to show his thanks as well. Can you show me thanks? You're pretty hot. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh, I should have my stuff. Repair. Yeah.
Surprised to see you trading. Surprised to see us trading Imperial supplies, my quick-fingered friend. Once worked in a storeroom in Castrum Albania, and swiped these sedatives before she left. This settlement's full of these This settlement's full of those as used to labor for Imperial army. The folks in Alagiri may have traded with the Empire, but even they spit on Red Battalions, the armies. Whipped curs, they call us. That's why we need you to make the deal. If one of us dares to set foot in that town, they trace us out with a hail of stones, or worse. But Now we can eat our fill, get our strength back, and try to move on. Kind-hearted heroes like you are God's sent. Alrighty. So since I'm over here,
That's actually not that far. There it is. Whee. He's hoping there aren't too many for us to handle. Quickly and quietly, so as not to raise the alarm. Almost there, friends. Your point of entry is just around the bend, up ahead. And the last patrol should be here any moment. Once you've dealt with them, we'll be clear to advance, assuming they kept to their usual schedule. Might be prudent to stand watch for a moment before, just in case. Hey-ho! Well, Raga, I knew you had a lot. I knew you lot were good, but I never expected you to defeat them so swiftly. Gudrak is the finest warrior I know, and I should like to think we have learned something from our time in his company. Now, where's the entrance to the docks? Right behind you. I've mapped the branches so you should have no trouble reaching the hangars, or any number of other places. Understood. Thank you again for your invaluable assistance. As discussed, Gudrak, we shall divide into 2 groups and proceed via separate routes into the castrum. Excuse me? Remember that our objective is to cause as much chaos as possible to draw the Imperials away from Lisa and her men. If there's nothing else, I'll return to the resistant forces and show them to their entrance. May Raelgar guide you to victory. This is your last chance to make your preparations, Gudrak. Where you and yours are ready, we will begin. Castrum Abania has been unlocked. I'm gonna try getting the last 2. Let's see how far it is for me if I go. First, I'm gonna go with the village down there. Take a while, so I'm just. North, straight up north. It's over here, I say. Right? Holy shit. It's up there. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's all I can do. Garbert. Garbert. Alrighty, that's all the currents. And I need one more blue. Let's go hang out with the ladies of the night. Oh, Shiza. No. I'm gonna watch this. I don't care. I have the spread icon. Icon? Icon, yeah. Icon. I didn't say icon. Icon. On it. True. Legion Avenger. Tornado kick. I know they got rid of the thing for button blow, but still. I love that thing. Even though I don't remember the name. Pretty sure there's like a thing around here. Oh. Oh, you're a one class player. I could probably be further up ahead of this game if I would look up every single of my class. Like, seriously work on my crafting classes. Still weird that it's an AO full 360 I like my comb. I liked my comb. First boss. Oh, you're... Let me see your stuff.
What you got there, boy?
God, that's so cool. I really need to start doing my class job quests. Why? Because I want the level 7 skill. You can only get them when you do job quests. Behold! Greed. Greed is my power.
Greed is my power.
No! I'm going a lot longer than I thought I would. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna try getting flying and then I'll stop. Because once I have flying in this area, I pretty much can do all my job quests easier if I can fly. Behold the way I want. One. One. One? Three. Oh, you already have the level 70 here. It's weird. Is this the... That's weird. Ah, let's get 3. Ah.
We go. At the speed of thought.
I forget the mechanics for this one. Could probably figure it out. I have a brain. Aid. Aid. It does give out other stuff. Neat. I was wondering if they give out other stuff. It's all good for my well, it doesn't look that good. Can't. I'm gonna be kicking myself to get punk clothes.
It's a creepy monster thing.
This thing looks like the what you call it, the thing that from FF7 that go underground, the tidal wave thing that hurts itself more when. Blink.
Pour on out for the homies.
Oh, dear Lord. GG's. If I can get that, she doesn't for it. Huzzahs! All the gear! All the gear! Oh, the gear! All the gear! Oh, the gear!
Are you all right?
You know me, killing
Ah,
Abominations.
I think that answers my question. We've accomplished our objectives as well.
Lisa's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them. Lise! Thank the 12 you're all right.
And you. There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast. Ready?
They're here!
It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Aye. I gave the order to fire.
It was over! The Skulls had surrendered, no one else had to die, and you killed them! Your own people! Your own comrades!
You're right! I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn, all the rest. Trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths. And I knew exactly what I was doing.
But why? Why would you do that?
They died so that all Alamegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted. We made a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept us. But everything comes at a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood. Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be equal. That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom! You killed your own! They trusted you, and you killed them! Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
Sharingan!
Lise! Gotcha!
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
Alize!
Even so, the odds are against me.
Coward! Get back here!
This really is just stop the Robotnik away.
Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the royal hunt, to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All are welcome.
She'll be all right, but we'll need to carry her. Will you help me?
Of course, my friend.
Thank you. Lise, I leave matters here in your hands.
Right.
Well done. That thrice-damned canyon won't be troubling us again.
I'm told one of your comrades were injured during the operation. If there is aught we can do to help, pray do not hesitate to ask. Well, we did it. Castrum Abanya belongs to us now. Nago and her people took Alice to Radata to receive treatment. Alphano tells me she'll make a full recovery. I know I should be happy we won. And with minimal casualties, but somehow it feels empty. We should report to General Aldin. Cryo wasn't here, but we know maybe one of Rauban's men found something which would lead us to her. Can't hurt to ask anyways.
Get those bells.
Scheiße.
Gudrak, Commander Hex. Fine work you did today. After Specula Imperatoris, we need a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Raugar's star yet burns bright.
I'm glad. I really am. But you should know that Alice was injured in the fighting.
Regrettable. But I am pleased to hear that she will make a full recovery. For Tola's parting words, on the other hand, rings less favorable in my ears. But if Xenos wishes to invite us to his so-called royal hunt, then this bull will fain accept. What troubles you, Lise?
Oh, it's nothing, really. Just that we're almost at the end, but we've still got to save Cryo and do so much more.
We'll find her soon enough. Pippin has his best men scouring the Castrum's archives as we speak. Listen, Lise, it will take time for us to fully occupy the Castrum and perhaps to advance into the locks. While we wait, there is something I would like to show you, both of you. After all, this may be the last chance we have to catch our breath before the final push.
I don't see why not.
Then, once, come with me to Aradatai. From there, we'll need to follow another road south.
Yay, we're going to Rauban's village. Or childhood home. I like this ask. Ask? Actually,
clip the pants.
I should do gear things later. I'm still streaming.
Even after all these years, it's still the same. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You deserve a proper welcome. Gudrak, please. I brought you back here for a reason.
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
You mean this is where you grew up?
Aye. Not much to look at, is it? Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it. And then one day they hit us. Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You, who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death. Liberty or death? Liberty or death? If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom! Send you home to mend, did they?
Aye, sir. Garlean's got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now.
Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier. What do you think those words mean?
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself. Liberty is a chance to build something better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work. And it is never truly finished. But if you neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
Well, sir, I've never asked for much. Never wanted to live like a king, just wish it were a little bit easier is all. For me and everyone else. And I'm willing to die for that, if that's what it takes.
Dying is easy, soldier. Living is harder. Rest, mend. Regain your strength. You'll need it in the days to come. And mayhap one day we will need it too.
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lise, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one question to ask. Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too. I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death. But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us, and the Ananta, though they may fear us. We'll fight, and we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
A good oath. And there is naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter.
Liberty or death? Has it really been 12 years since I wrote those words?
Even a blind man can see that Lise wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. To be thrusted into the position of authority under such circumstances, to be made responsible for the lives of many. It isn't easy, and you see your friend get cut down before your eyes. It only gets harder. I'll wager she thought Lise was dead for a moment there. 'Tis one thing to risk your life, cause, but to risk that of others is a burden no soldier is ever truly ready to shoulder. The fear, the guilt, it weighs on her, and that's good. It will make her a better commander. But first she needs to learn to carry it, and not let it occur. Listen, remember that some causes are worth fighting for. Liberty or death. Her father's words gave me strength. Mayhap they'll do the same for her now. Right then. I think I've said enough. The two of you can head back. I mean to stay a bit longer.
I understand he's been away for a long time and probably wants to be alone for a while. Let's head back to Radata. Alrighty. Let's do this thing here. Get the fight ability.
You're one of those adventurers, aren't you? Travel this way and that, always helping folks. Well, I speak for all of us when I say we need your help. I'm sure you've noticed, but we don't have much to use. The only reason we get by is a merchant who comes and sells supplies. I say sell, but I say cheap. It's so cheap you might as well give it away. Trouble is, without so much a word, he suddenly stopped coming. I'd go and search for him myself, but someone who could have kept watch while. But anyone who could have kept watch while I'm gone has been scripted by those damn Imperials. Well, you tried asking around at Radata if anyone's seen him. He always talked about going there, so I figured it's a good place to start.
Wait. I'm the only one who felt like am I the only one who felt like being watched? I don't know if it's Imperials or bandits, but I know there's more than one of them. Let's split up. You head northwest and I'll head northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so.
Seven Hills. He sees us. Sod it. Dead's as good as alive to the Imperials.
Really, guys? I just took down this Castrum because
cold hurts. Why would anyone sell their wares in that ghost town?
A merchant traveling to Cold Hearth. Wait, that's the guy in Leo with the Imperials, isn't he? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I heard of him. His name's Franco. Some folks say he's done some people a favor, but I think he's up to something.
Let me finish this one and then I can finish that one so I can just fly. Although there's most likely I'm gonna have to ride around a lot. Please. People are trying to kidnap me.
They attacked you too, didn't they? I had no choice. They're Alimegans, not even conscripts by the look of them. Barely adults. In fact, some of their faces look familiar. Wait, remember? They're from Rad the Tuts. They must have seen us when we were looking for Stark. They probably thought the Imperials were war than if they captured or killed. Oh gods, Alice and Alphino could be in danger too. We have to get back to Rad the Tai and find Naga. What's all this about? You two look ready for a fight. We were ambushed by the village outside of Red Town. Thought they might try and attack you too. Alright. We're fine. The twins are at Stocks. Alice was asleep last I checked. I'm sorry, did they say you were ambushed by villagers? Not soldiers. Did they not see what we just did to Castrum Abanya? God's damned fools. Please, Gudrak, we overheard you talking. The ones that attacked you, were they young? Less than 12 summers? I thought so. It's always the young ones, the ones who have only ever known the occupation. They're the ones who you've got to look out for. See, the only decent work for them to be found in Radata is for Imperials, and everyone's known it. Children grew up knowing it. They had pounded into their skull. The best they can hope for is to serve as an Imperial officer. Bloody fools. After everything they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for the resistance, not against us. They've been living in the shadow of the Castrum their whole lives. A few victories won't change that eye. You get some who can't wait to split in soldier's eye. But they've been beaten for their troubles or worse. And so, and the ones that don't fight back but refuse to beg, well, they just starved. Eat dog in that bites his master's hand, and ignore the dog that refused to do his bidding. See? In the end, the ones that learned to abide are the ones that survived. Now, you may say that all are about to change, and I believe you many here do. But a young man or woman who grew up only knowing what he knows have got every reason to doubt. Remember that. But what you have to. Do what you have to if it comes to it, but remember that the sooner we liberate Alamego, bring an end to the occupation, the better. Only then can we show these youths that things do not have to be this way. Only then will they know what it means to be free. We're going to build a new home for them together. A better home than they've ever known.
Boots. Boot and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. If I must do this, I will do it as a dragoon.
I can't imagine how you must feel, but I want you to know that many of us here are grateful for what you did at Albania. Elise will make a full recovery, but I doubt she will be well enough to take to the field again before this is over. I never get used to killing my own countrymen. In the heat of battle, it's either you or them, but after when you've had time to think about that, you're done. I've been thinking about Alice needing more time to heal. Maybe we should move her to Rauger's Reach. She can receive much better care there. After all, our infirmary is probably the best place for her, short of sending her to Gardenia. Indeed, and even what Mistress Ward has told us, I would rather she does not remain. Instead, I'll go and see what about getting a carriage and an escort. For now, you should get your sister ready for the journey. Jack, do you mind going on ahead and telling Orella that we're on our way? I made a bed waiting for Alice when she arrives. Thanks. Yep, not gonna do that for a while. I'm gonna do job quests first. These two. Dragoon. I wanna do Dragoon. I wanna do Dragoon. And tomorrow I'm either gonna do, well, I am going to do Dragoon first. And then I'm going to do Monk. And then Warrior. Or Summoner. And then Samurai. Maybe both for half. Oh, they're sleeping. That's nice.
They're asking about me at Cold Hearth. I'd love to help, but the situation has gotten complicated. See, the reason I was selling to them so cheap is because someone else was footing the bill. Some Imperial soldier said he grew up there. He went to the Garleans willingly, if you can believe it. They made him a watchman at one of their labor camps, and he's been funneling all his pay to me. Granted, I kept peddling my goods at Cold Heart, afraid his friends and family would refuse his gift after turning his back on them. He got the smart idea of sending me up there, selling of whatever they need for next to nothing. The thing is, he hasn't contacted me in days. A shame too. On my next trip, I suppose I was supposed to deliver this bottle of Raka. It's hard to come by nowadays, but he paid me good money to find it. Do you mind taking it there for me? As for this conversation, I'll leave it up to you, whether or not you tell anyone. For all things considered, I think the
might have wanted someone to know.
Did you find any sign of the merchant? He was paid to come here by an imperial turncoat that worked at a labor camp. No, it can't be. A bottle of arak. My son said said someday we'd... Never mind about the merchant. Here. It's not much, but you deserve it. Thank you for this.
Alrighty. It's late. It's late. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and if you can, like and subscribe. And if you're watching the VOD, please come to the live stream. I usually stream between 11 and 7. I've tried to cutting it down to more narrow area, which is, well, I started at 10:30 or 10 around 10 something. 10:30 because work things. Anyways, please come back to the live and like and subscribe, and have a good morning, afternoon, and night, whatever time it is for you. Bye.